Hey, what's up, y'all? So in this video, I'm going to go over how to unlock Law's Sidestep 3 plus 4 and give you a few ways to kind of incorporate it into your pressure. I see a lot of law players kind of throwing this move out, and rightfully so. It is a pretty good keep out move. Only thing is, if you whiff, you can get launched by certain characters if they have the ability to punish it. All right. So what I'm going to have you first do is go into your practice settings and just try to match up what I have here. So I have the opponent action set to standing block, punish, action change conditions, one or more hit on block, and then for punishment settings, I want you just to record a basic 1-2. Right. So the thing to keep in mind with this is that you want to, in order to unlock Sidestep 3 plus 4, you want to set your pressure up in a way where like you're basically 0 up to -4 on block, or use anything that's plus, right? So if it's plus 0 or up to -4 on block, you'll definitely be able to do this, because in Tekken you can sidestep all the way up to -4 on block, right? And so you want to basically go through some of Law's moves, and I'll give you a few of them here that you can use to get this started. So the first one that I like to work this from is just my down 4-1. If I'm probing, just starting off playing the opponent that I'm not familiar with, they're not familiar with me, I usually toss in like a down 4-1, gauge their reaction, see if they like to mash a jab after that, and if they do, I know that this will work. So I would go in for a down 4-1, sidestep safely, punish with 3 plus 4, right? Super strong stuff, especially whenever you are probing their pressure. You can also do a sidestep down 4-2 as well. Should probably be a safer option, honestly. Honestly, this probably be a safer option for all of these setups, considering that. But we're talking about the sidestep 3 plus 4, so you can get the full-on launcher with the whole thing and a little bit more damage. All right, the next one I'm going to go into is going to be their down, like Law's down 3 plus 4, which is this generic low right here, right? I think the whole cast pretty much has this low, but the good thing about it is that it's -4 on hit, right? It does come with its risk because I believe it's -15 on block, so be wary of that. I typically like to use this one at round start if I know the opponent is going to press a button, because it has pretty good range and it'll usually beat out any kind of jab that they might throw out, unless they have a really fast character or like somebody with long, long range normals. Okay, so if you do down 3 plus 4, the new and improved sidestep makes it easier to sidestep into the foreground here in this case. But you want to keep in mind that you want to just sidestep to the opponent's weak side. So in Law's case, that's sidestep right? And you just, if you see it land, you sidestep and punish if they like to mash on that. All right, super good, super strong stuff. Another one I like to work this from as well is Law's down 1, because on hit it is -1, right? On block is -12, so it does come with risk as well, but it's a pretty good low poke, and it also high crushes too, so it'll evade a high if they mash around the same time that you press it. It'll look like this, right? Pretty good stuff, pretty strong as well. Or like I said before, you can also just go with a generic down 4-2 for a little bit less damage and more safety, right? The last one I'm going to talk about is going to be Law's Wild Rising 4. But this is his Wild Rising 4 without holding forward going into his DSS or Dragon Charge stance. So when you hold forward, you go into stance and you get those +4 frames, right? But when you go into stance, you can't really sidestep unless you cancel it with a crouch. So like that, right? I mean, and you could do that if you're fast enough with it too, but me personally, I like to just kind of probe with a Wild Rising 4, and I mix it up with whether or not I'm going to go into stance or not, right? But I'm talking specifically about the one where you don't go into stance, where you just do Wild Rising 4, where it's -4, and then you just sidestep if you think or anticipate them mashing, right? So it'll look like that. One thing to keep in mind too with the sidestep 3 plus 4 is you don't want to do it too early. If you do it too early, you'll probably get clipped by like the jab or whatever too, like that. So make sure that you let the animation kind of finish just a little bit before you then come out and do the sidestep 3 plus 4. All right, that just about does it for this quick video. I know it's been a while since I made a video, so I want to say thank you for all the continued support that I've been getting in the comments on some of my older videos lately. I've just been really busy with life and everything like that, so I really want to say thank you to everybody that's been, you know, holding it down and riding with me and just being patient with me, you know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was short and sweet and pretty simple, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.